Cats and cubes and cats and cubes and cats and cubes. Cats and cubes.
Hello, welcome to my Irregular Cube collection part 2. Opposite orange. Yeah, the color scheme on these things is terrible. This is a gear cube. When you move, well, what would usually be 1/3 of the cube aside, 2/3 of the cube moves, which orientates the edges. It was pretty hard, but the solution is actually really easy. I just think they're a bit dumb. So that's the gear cube. This is my 3x3 barrel cube. It's just by a cheap company, and mine has broken every time I've played with it. They're a little bit different solve than a normal 3x3, just because of the way the corners are done. So here, I'll turn it aside and show you. See, so there are still 4 colors, but yeah, there's only 2 layers of each color. But anyway, that's them. Not much fun. Next up is my Penrose cube by Z Cube. Once again, it falls to bits every time I touch it. Just wanted one just to see what they were like. There's only 3 colors, but it solves basically like normal 3x3. I just don't like the build quality of this Z Cube on it, breaking every single time I've played with it, except for now, which is good. It stayed together. So there's that. And next up is my homemade dice mod. I just pulled all the stickers off, I forget, an old U-long, I think, and re-stickered it all white, then put the black dots on it to make a dice. And it's super hard. You kind of need a dice next to a real dice as a reference for the solution. That's that. Alright, next up is my UFO Cube. Now I should have shown you on some of the other Irregular cubes in the first video how you needed center orientation. That was sort of the big difference in the solve, but some of them, the centers are hard to find. And on this one, the centers are, hang on, yeah, there, so, hang on, no, wait, there, so there's the cross, and on the opposite is yellow, and if you hold it like that, that's the way to do it, and just, I beginner method it, and have only done it a few times, but it's tricky but easier than, yeah, some of those other crazy shape-shifting ones. But yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty tricky, UFO cube. Next up is my Diane house cube, and yeah, it's Diane, so it breaks easy. I just didn't like this one much. I love it because it looks cool but it has a bandage section at the front. So a lot of your solve algs won't work. I actually had to look up, embarrassingly, I'll admit that I had to look up a solution to put it back to its solve state, and I just don't play with it much because it, I have trouble with the caps like that. Yours fixed. But yeah, it looks cool but. And this is my Chewy jelly cube. That it's not really irregular. It's the same as a normal 3x3. They solve the same and have the same cuts, but the plastic, oh well, you'll see the color that they use, it's a little bit different. The color scheme's the same, but see how it's all light and looks pretty? Chewy bought out a huge jelly cube range, but this is the 3x3, and I'll show you compared to like a normal color cube. See how they're just lighter and fluffier, and they look pretty. Yep, so there's that one, and it's similar to this one, how it's the same as a normal 3x3 U-long transparent cube. And I'll grab him out. And yeah, this one I found a little bit harder to solve under some light, just because it shines through and you get the colours mixed up. If yellow shining through green or blue and whatever, but it's still cool. They look cool as. There's the colour differences. And this one Turns pretty cool. They turn about the same. They're pretty good. They're pretty cheap too, and they're pretty good quality. If you're a collector. Says, come on. And that's it. That's my irregular cube collection part 2. Thanks for watching.